school and do the parent-teacher conferences and to do all those sorts of things. But I like to stay involved with my son and see what he's doing in school. So I email the teachers. I do take time off of work. I go up there. My son is a little bit on the lazy side, so I really have to keep on top of things. But it's very difficult to take time off of work. You have projects that need to be done, and your boss is like, well, I really need you to be here. And I'm like, I really need to go talk to my son's teacher. So those sorts of things make it really hard for parents today, especially in this world where most families have two working parents, if they're not single. Everyone's working in the house now, so it's hard. So today I want to talk to you about the online grading system that I think that all of our schools, public, private schools, should have to make things easier for not just the parents, but easier for the teachers as well. Benefits of an online grading system would help the communication between the parents and the teachers and the students. It's for teachers, if you can, minimize the conferences that they have to stay after school for or come in early for. It'll minimize the students coming up to them, well, what is my grade? What did I get? Or parents calling them, coming up to the school, it would just minimize a lot of the extra work that they have to do. And as for parents, you could be on your sofa at home, 3 o'clock in the morning, and say, you know what? Let me see how Mark is doing today. Let me see what's going on in his classroom. I can see if he's doing his homework. You can see what his grades are, those sorts of things. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to talk about, one, what an online grading system is, how they work, two, and number three, who they benefit. So what an online grading system is, it's a web-based tool that educators can use to do their progress reports, to do their grading, to do their assignments, to do their calendaring, to see what they're going to be doing for that week or that day or that month in the school. So it's just a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week web-based tool for parents, teachers, and educators to use. They work by the teachers go online, and depending on what tool they decide to use, they go online, they enter in their assignments for the students, they kind of plan out their week, their month, their day, depending on what they want to do. They go in and put all that information into the system. And as each topic comes up, they can go in and put the grades in, put their little comments in. Well, this person did well today, or this student had a problem. Some of these tools also give teachers the ability to do progress reports right there online. So when the tool can configure the information that the teacher puts in and report and can do a progress report. So the teachers can do assignments, they can do their grade books in the school, they can do progress reports, they can do messaging like email, or sometimes some of the products have instant messaging, and they can also do attendance. So it really helps teachers a great deal. There's a web line called Gradebook Software, which includes all of the above items that I just spoke about. Who do they benefit? Like I said, they benefit the teachers, they benefit the administrators, they benefit the parents, especially the parents, because we're the ones that we get lost. If we don't know what our children are doing, I mean, your child can come home to you and say, oh yeah, Mom, I'm doing great in school, and could be failing. So you don't know. You find out when they get the progress report, if they give it to you, if they don't snatch that out of the mailbox before you get home right now, or you get it when it's time to sign the report card. You just don't know. It's very hard to keep up with it. Why an online grading system should be incorporated into into our schools because it gives us more accessibility to the kids and what they're doing. It opens up the communication between the parent and the school immensely. According to the Edutopia magazine, parents polled in 2007 agree that online grading system increased the communication between the parent and the classroom. It gives the teachers a better tracking system. Instead of having to write in that grade, they can do everything at once. There's no writing, they just type it in. I have a quote from a Daniel Device who has been using the online grading system. And the system he uses is school information system. And he said, the proliferation of online grading systems has transformed relations among teachers, parents, and students, and changed the rhythm of the school year. That says a lot coming from a teacher. He realized that, keeping his grades and keeping his information online for parents to access really opened up a wealth of communication for his classroom. So now that we know what the online grading system is, and we've talked about how they work and who they benefit, why would schools want to incorporate this into their system, into their education and their planning? How can we get the system implemented? Well, we can get it implemented by talking to our teachers, parents, caregivers, students. We talk to our teachers, we talk to our principals, we talk to our superintendents, and we let them know how this can help us, how it can help the teachers, how it can help the students. That's how we can get a system like this implemented. In closing, I want to finish telling you the story about my son, because I have one teacher who has bought this online grading system just for her classrooms, just for her students. And we're right in the beginning of the second marking period now. In the first marking period, 3 weeks into school, I found out that my son was failing English because he wasn't handing in his homework, he wasn't doing his assignments, and he wasn't studying for his test. So that prompted me to send the teacher an email and say, well, what can I do? How can we help? Without having to go up to the school. So I was on it right away. The teacher told my son, I've already talked to your mother. And now he was able to get his grade up from the F to a low C, but we were able to get it up. And now we're working together. And I can go on every day if I want, and I can see what he's doing. So does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, actually, does like the school districts, will they implement like software to their whole district, or is it just to an individual teacher?
Well, this individual teacher did it for her classroom.
Okay.
We're working on in my town. I live in Palmyra. We're working on getting it implemented for the entire school.
Okay.
For the entire school, and it's just going to all the meetings and things like that.
Is it like how we access for this class? You need a little password and stuff, or can
Yeah.
I just go check it out myself?
No, they have security systems in place, and what they do is you sign up for it.
Okay.
The teacher signs up for it, and for each student, to get your password, you have to give them the student's date of birth and school ID number. And then she would therefore email the password out. But every system is different. They all have security systems in place. It's just depending on the user or the administrator how you get the information.
What made you familiar with this? Was it the teacher who brought it up to you?
Yeah, it was the teacher who brought it up to me, and after I saw how it worked, I went up to the principal and I was like, I need this for all my son's classes. Because, he's not forthgiving the information to me. He's a teenager, and like I said, I'm a single mother, so I don't have access to the school like I would like to.